Hello, welcome back. This is Cookin with Cookie, and I'm Cookie, and today my assistant Cyler is with me. And we're going to be making carrot, apple, ginger soup. And these are our ingredients. We have some onions, we have the carrots, of course, some apple, a few of the herbs, ginger, bay leaf, thyme, garlic, and some olive oil. So to begin, we're going to start off with just a little olive oil in our pan. We're going to take it over the stove with the onions and just saute those a little bit till the onions begin to look clear. They're not so thick looking anymore.
So what do we turn it on?
Somewhere between medium and low.
All right, on it.
And just to save a little time today, I'm going to go ahead and add the ginger and the garlic, thyme, because this is fresh. I don't know if I can do it with this glove on. You just go ahead and pull. You don't leave the inside of the thyme
Stem.
The stem. You don't leave that and put it into the soup. So we're just going to take that off, and then you're going to do this for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there you go to the stove.
I like it.
So you just strip it off a little bit.
Okay.
We need something to
And
start
do I
with.
use my hands? Okay, so when do I know that it is?
It just changes its texture. So the onion will start looking a little...
Brown?
No, we don't want it to that point because that's browning. We're sauteing, so we want it to be just to change from that heavier, thick onion look that you would put on a hamburger to a more crystallized look that you could almost see through.
So for someone who doesn't know how to cook, I like to stir all the time because it makes me feel like I'm professional. But am I supposed to be stirring this?
Well, you can stir if that makes you feel comfortable, but it kind of gives you a better idea what level the heat is when the food starts moving in the pan. So if you don't touch it and let the heat start to move it, you'll...
All right, so looks like this is done. What do we do now?
I wish we had smell-o-vision because this is really smells nice.
You should smell this. It smells delicious.
We're going to move it over to the counter and add our other ingredients.
All right. What do we add now?
So you want to go ahead and put the water in.
Okay.
We're using water instead of a vegetable broth just because of the fast, and I'm avoiding sugar. And your apple.
Apple.
We have
This is going to be so fun.
and your carrots.
All right. Lots of carrots.
There you go. And it looks like that's not going to be soup, but as the vegetables and the corn starts cooking and breaking down, it'll become moisture in the pot.
Look at this. This is how it's looking. So it's not looking like it's going to be soup, but she's promising that it will.
And just for flavor, we got to throw that bay leaf in.
Throw a bay leaf in. Okay, then I move it back over to the heat.
Back over to the stove.
Right. Boom. Okay, so do we have to cover this when we're heating it? Or
Well, we want to get it boiling now, and then we'll reduce the heat if we can.
Okay.
And cook it until the carrots are soft.
Okay. Okay. So this looks like it might be ready for the next step.
I think we can move it on down.
Do it. I'll do it. Maybe lift it.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
You want to go ahead and move the bay leaf out.
Okay. So I'll get my little spatula and move this little fella.
So sometimes when it's, I feel like it's going to come out maybe a little thicker than I might enjoy, I go ahead and add a little almond milk or coconut milk or something like that to it. You want to try this?
Let me do it.
So you just press the button and keep moving around, and we're
so up and down, right?
Yeah, but don't go too far up or you'll get it in your face.
All right.
So So you see what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is fun.
So this is going to come out to like a creamy
It's
texture?
going to be creamy.
All right. This is it? We're done? Let me get this one carrot because
We just want to maybe...
he's taunting me. All right.
So we're going to put it back on the stove and let it reach a good temperature again, and then we'll be ready to serve. So, just a look.
Wow. And like you said, some of it, like having the carrots in there is okay because it's up to you and your texture, like what you are okay.
If you had a food processor in your kitchen, you might want to use that to make it real thin and creamy texture like. So as soon as this reaches temperature, let me see if I can find something to serve with.
Okay, so you think this is good, right?
We're ready.
Okay. All right.
Turn the heat off of it. Where's your and then just to give it a little bit of for the appeal to the person eating it, I sprinkle some sunflower seeds along the top. Or no, these are actually pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds help our immune system. Did you know that? So
don't
having
know that I've
some
ever eaten a
every
pumpkin
day would be good for you.
This is a risk, Miss Cookie.
It's
Added
probably too
pumpkin
hot.
All right, I'm just gonna go for it. That is strangely really good. Wow. You can taste it all. That's delicious. I mean, you know, not delicious.
It
Very
is
good.
delicious. It's very hot. I can't taste it now. I'm glad you're here.
That's good. I like that. All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
It's good. Carrots are, what are they? Beta carotene, I think. Beta carotene, which means they're good for your bones. So, and your eyes, because we all hear about that. The apples, have an apple a day. So we have our apple, our carrot, a little ginger, and enjoy.
Very good.
Thank you for joining us.